Greetings and salutations from central Pennsylvania. As you can see, our logo, the beautiful logo that was hand-drawn by my wife, showing the moon dragon, and we're in Lewistown, Pennsylvania, right in the heart of the center of the state. We are a small metaphysical and gaming store, and today we'll be doing a video for our gaming side. We have something really cool. We're going to open an entire box of Bloomburrow play boosters. Yes. And then, as you can see, we are also online as we're a store. So all of these that we open today, by the time we get the video up, we'll probably have online. So you'll be able to buy what you see. There'll be internet famous cards you can put right into your deck. All right. And you can always come here and visit us and see the cards in person and play some Magic. We're always up for that in Lewistown. So getting started, let me start opening the pack. All right. Let's start with the, not much of an art top, but okay. We'll be hanging that one up on the wall. But I'm very excited. This is a very cool set. I love the fact that there's no humans involved. So there's lots of squirrels and to put into my squirrel deck. So we have three nice stacks. All right, let's get started. But before we get started, I'd like to remind you, we are a new station, we are a new channel. So please subscribe, like us, tell your friends about us, tell your enemies about us. We don't mind. We will talk to anyone. All right. And of course, hit the notification bell. Hey, getting started. Our first pack leads us to a Squirrel Warrior. I mean, how more auspicious is that than to start with a squirrel? Squirrels are one of my favorite. We have Bumbleflower Share Pot, which I think is actually people are really looking for that one. We have a really cool Winter Forest. We're going into another squirrel. How awesome. And not only is it another squirrel, as a Squirrel Ranger, that is a rare. So it has the forage mechanic, which is a really cool one. It's you actually take 3 cards out of your graveyard, which who uses them anyway, except for them reanimation decks. Or you can sacrifice a food to get that effect. Okay, we have a Valley Rally. We have a Burrow Guard Mentor. We have a Frog Wizard. Splash Lasher. The Brazen Collector. He's a Raccoon Rogue. The Might of the Meek. It's an instant. We have a Squirrel Warlock, Corpseberry Cultivator. It's a lot of squirrels in the first pack. That's awesome. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. He's a Frog Warrior. Conduct Electricity. Intrepid Rabbit. Not Rabbit. Light Shell Duo. It's a Rat Otter. Going into hopefully a equally squirreled up second deck or second pack. All right, we have a Lizard Assassin token. Oh, and this token actually has a landfall, which is really interesting. Ooh, we have a nice shiny Bat Cleric Wax Wayne Witness. A very pretty, I guess that would be either Summer or Spring Island. Hey, we have Mabel. It's a rare. It's our mouse soldier. That is the heroine of the entire storyline. We have a Harvest Right host. We have a Feed the Cycle. We have a 3-tree scribe. We are squirreless. We have a war squeak. And we have an artifact shapeshifter, bark form harvester. Very interesting. A squirrel raccoon, Baker's Bane duo. You can see by the pie that's about to be baned why they're the Baker's Bane. We have a frilled sharpshooter, lizard archer. A mind drill assailant. A nettle guard mouse soldier. A Sky Skipper duo. That's really fun art. I think all the art on this is really fun, but some of the cards are more fun than others. Okay. Oh, looks like my ease of opening. I went back to Assassin's Creed there for a second. It's come to an end on my ease of opening, so we'll... Okay, here we go. All right, we have a Wizard Warlock Steam Path Charger token to start off with. Hey, we have a shiny Baker's Bane. We have, I guess, a Summer Swamp. Emberheart Challenger, a rare mouse warrior. Patchwork Paw Patch Formation. Lily Splash Mentor. The Harnesser of Storms. The Long River Lurker. Poliwhomp. That's a fun one to say. Poliwhomp. Steam Path Charger. We have the non-foil or non-token to go with the token creature now. We have a Veteran Guard Mouse. We have a Long Stalk Brawl. This is a really cool thing. You get to give a tapped fish. I mean, how often do you get to ever give anyone a tapped fish? In game or in real life? A Warren Elder or Rabbit Clark. And you can run away together. Looks like an otter and a frog just having a nice little cruise. All right, next pack. Hey, our first art card of the set. As you know from other videos, not that we have a lot up yet, but we know from other videos, I really enjoy the art cards. And that is a really cool art. It is a Dawn's Truce. All right, we have a shiny Runaway together. We have a really cool island. Transport. It is a rare land. Ruthless Negotiation. We have a Strike Force, Bird Knight. Flying Double Strike and Vigilance. That's pretty cool. A Rabbit Gnaw. That is some big teeth. And that's not rabbit, that's rabid. Galewind Moose. The Pond Prophet. A Sab's Cap Brew. It's another Gift to Trap Fish one. Tempest Angler. A Cash Grab. I love that. It's a nice little play on words there. An Uncharted Haven. A Carrot Cake. That's pretty cool as well. And a Shore Up. Moving right along to our next pack. We have the fish. We've been giving away the fish. Now we have the fish to give. We have a Guild Dive Duo. It's a Bat Lizard. We have, I would definitely say that's a Summer Plains. We have an elemental fish, the shoreless sea. Huge. That's really neat. We have a Starforged sword. We can gift that fish that we just got. Hey, we have a squirrel druid. Awesome. A Long Rivers pull. A Starscape cleric, bat cleric. We have a Brave Kin duo. A Whisker Squill scribe. A Moonrise cleric. We have a Frog Warrior Sticky Tongue Sentinel. And an Agate Blade Assassin. He's very purpley. I guess that makes sense. It's agate. It's not always purple, but that's cool. Thistledown players. We have a Mouse Bard. And we have, last but not least in this pack, a Finch formation. So far we've gotten one rare or mythic in each pack. Hopefully we'll pick up a couple more. We have a Tender Wild Guide. He is such a cute little possum. I'm sorry, he's a token possum. Night Whirl Hermit. We have a Forest. We have a Sunspire Lynx, Elemental Cat. Look at that. Players can't gain life. Damage cannot be prevented. That's going to cause a little bit of hate and discontent in a rare. Gossip Talent. Enchantment classes. I was really excited to see them come along. I really like the D&D classes and was hoping they'd come out with more. So, and they have. Mabel's Metal. Wildfire Howl. Plume Creed Escorts. Fountain Port Bell. The Roughshod Duo, Mouse Raccoon. And the Junk Blade Bruiser, Raccoon Berserker. I guess raccoons get mad too. Pollywump, one of the more fun ones to say. Saver. Wax Wayne Witness. And last but not least in this pack is a Dire Downdraft. We're about halfway through the first stack. We have yet to see our first Planeswalker. Hopefully we'll see one soon, but we did get a nice art card. Ooh, that is a really cool, that's a fun squirrel. That is the Seed Miser, Camilla. All right, getting back into the pack, we have a Cindering Cutthroat, nice and shiny. Ooh, shiny. We have a Swamp, a Salvation Swan Bird Cleric, rare. And we have a Bat Warlock, Starseed Mentor, a Playful Shove, a Shoreline Looter, a Ravine Raider, another Frilled Spark Shooter, the Head of the Household, a Tree Guard Duo, Might of the Meek, and a Bone Blind Orator, a Squirrel Warlock Bard, beautiful, and a Crumb and Get It. Dazzling Denial will finish up that set as we get ready to open our next pack. And we have a filler card. A Squirrel Ranger, Thorn Vault Forager to start off with a rare. We go right into a Plains. That's an interesting rare with the Essence Channeler. It's very, very cool artwork. A Peerless Recycling. Hop to it. Stargaze. Harnesser of Storms, a Tempest Angler Otter Wizard, another cash grab, or a cachet grab, Conduct Electricity, A Moonrise Cleric, Bat Cleric. He's pretty cool. Nocturnal Hunger. And looks like we have a Life Creed Duo. And we're going to end this one with a Pearl of Wisdom. Working down that stack. We're going to have a token Rabbit Creature. Rabbit, not Rabid. We're going to go a Shiny Heartfire Hero. That is a really shiny card. And it's pretty good. There's not a whole lot of bending on the foil treatments on this pack or this set. We go into a mountain. We have a rare Artist Talent Enchantment class. Then we go into a short bow. Storm Catch Mentor. A Patchwork Banner. A Bramble Guard Veteran. A High Stride Instant. A Sun Shower Druid. An Agate Assault. A 3-tree mascot, another artifact shapeshifter. A Dagger Fang Duo. And a Pleated Provisioner. And then we end with a Hidden Grotto. Nice land. Working our way down. We have an art card to start off with. Ooh, that's a pretty cool art. Looks like there's raccoons running all wild. Raccoon Rallier. That makes sense. We have a shiny Calamitous Tide. Look at that shine. I'm not sure if that's in there, but that's pretty calamitous. Then we have a shiny Swamp. We have our Zoraline Cosmos Caller, our Bat Cleric, as our rare. Honored Dray Leader, Squirrel Warrior. More squirrels to add to my squirrel deck. Bright Blade Soat for Weasel Warrior. Into the Flood Maw. Consumed by Greed. Bellowing Crier. We're going into a Heaped Harvest for food. We have the card for the Raccoon Rallier that go with the artwork. We have a Cindering Cutthroat, Lizard Assassin. And we have a Mind Spiral. And last but not least, a Psychic Whirl. Oh, and it definitely wasn't last or least. There's an Intrepid Rabbit behind there. 2 more cards on the first stack, or first of 3 stacks. All right, and we're going to start out well. We have an art card to start with. That is a really cool. It is Belza the Bounding Spring. Going into our stack of cards, we have a shiny Bravekin Duo. We have a Plains Land. We have a 3-tree city legendary land. Oh, we have another rare in this one, Darkstar Argar. An Oak Hollow Village. This is a pretty land-heavy one. This is pretty cool. Long Rivers Pull. Quake Tusk Boar. Druid of the Spade. Take out the trash, and I think that's hilarious. That is a what is often referred to as a trash panda taking it out. Mind Drill Assailant. We have a Thought Shucker, a Starlit Soothsayer, and a Water Sprout Warden, ending with a Banishing Light for that one. And the last pack of this stack, we have a Token Creature Steam Path Charger again. Now we have a very shiny Lizard Archer. A very cool Swamp. We have the Mockingbird, a blue rare. We have an Heirloom Epic. Jolly Gerbils, Hamster Citizen. Whenever you give a gift, draw a card. Hey, that's kind of cool. Sugarcoat. Hazel's Nocturne. We have a Brave Kin Duo. A Tree Guard Duo. Elena's Pathmaker. We have our Squirrel Warlock, Corpse Berry Cultivator again. Scales of Shale. And we're going to, oh, there's one after we've run away together. And an Agate Blade Assassin. As I shift some of the cards around to make room for the next couple stacks, don't forget that every card you see tonight will be up on www.moondragonden.com, probably by the time you watch this, for purchase. Or you can stop right into the store and meet us in person and tell us in person what you think about our videos, because this is a new thing for us. We are just starting out this channel, so hey, this is a good time to say like, subscribe, click the little bell button to get notifications. And we're going to go into this stack with a Rabbit token, a shiny Nettle Guard, a Winter Forest. We have a Mythic Storm Splitter, Otter Wizard. Then we have a Builder's Talent. We have a Drift Gloom Coyote, Quick Tusk Boar, a Stargaze, another Take Out the Trash, a Pond Prophet, the 3-Tree Root Weaver, Wax Wayne Witness, Shore Up, and we're going to end, oh, no, we're not going to end with Hidden Grotto. We have the Starlit Soothsayer right behind the Hidden Grotto. The grotto, I guess, is hiding him. Going into our next pack, we have the Rabbit token again. A shiny Finch formation. Ooh, a shiny island. The Valley Flame Caller Wizard Warlock. A Squirrel Warrior. Mouse Trapper. Night Fisher. Hoarder's Overflow. That's a fun looking artwork. Fountainport Bell. Might of the Meek. Bumbleflower Share Pots. A Longstalk Brawl. Carrot Cake. Night Whirl Hermit. And we're going to end up with a Glide Dive Duo. Bat Lizards. They're a little bit moving around on me here, sliding back and forth. But we'll move right along. We'll put some heavier cards right on top of them. And starting this one with a Sword Equipment token. Oh, a shiny Blacksmith's Talent. The Plains. Scavenger's Talent. Oh, this is a very talented pack. A Dream Dew Entrancer. Oak Hollow.
It's rare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that one. That one and the Scavenger's Talent, whoops, were both rare. I was getting into I was overwhelmed by the talent apparently, and it made me make some mistakes, but my team was so nice to wake me up out of my card stupor. Okay, we're going to Oakheart Village. Consumed by Greed. Splash Portal. Bark Form Harvester. Whisker Quill Scribe. Seed Pod Squire. Sunshower Druid. Warren Elder. And a Finch formation. An Early Winter. Sad, poor little mouse in the early winter snow. All right. We're going to go, and we have a token creature, Thunder Trap Trainer. We have a Gev Scaled Scorch, a rare lizard mercenary, shiny, all kind of adjectives there. A mountain. Oh, we have another mythic, a Frog Wizard Noble, Glarb Calamity's Augur. I believe this is one of the cards that are in like the top 10 to try to get, or at least price-wise. Gossip's Talent. And hey, you'll be able to get that card at our website. Start Charter. Shameless plug, shameless plug. Bramble Guard Veteran. Persistent Marsh Stalker. Steam Path Charger. A Head of the Household. Ooh, Treetop Sentry Squirrel Archer. Kindle Spark Duo. A Life Creed Duo. And a Light Shell Duo. We had 3 duos in a row. Scale of Shale. 3 duos. Would that be triple duo? Triple double? Now we're playing basketball. All right, Construction Mage, token creature. Then we go into a swamp. Sun Spire Lynx. That is really, really, that's a really cool art. That borderless rare. Oh, we have another borderless rare Hired Claw right afterwards. A Tide Caller Mentor. A Flame Cash Gecko. A Patchwork Banner. That looks like that's fun. A Bellowing Crier, Frog Advisor. The Tempest Angler. Druid of the Spade. We have our Lizard Archer. We have a Sonar Strike. That's new to us. And an Uncharted Haven. Going into our next pack. We did not get an art card. Sad face. But we did get a fish. And we got a shiny Uncharted Haven to go with our non-shiny Uncharted Haven. And we have a shiny Plains. That's very shiny Plains. But we do have a rare Innkeeper's Talents. We have a Wear Down. Lilypad Village. I think that's a new land for us as well. Hive Spy Wolverine. Reptilian Recruiter. High Stride. Moonrise Cleric. Tree Guard Duo. Another duo. Sazcat Brew. A Bone Bind Orator. Squirrel Warlock Bard. A always popular Carrot Cake. And we end with a Shore Up. Going into our next pack, will we get an art card? Will we get a Planeswalker? Who knows? Well, we will shortly. We start with a food token. There's a whole bunch of food on that token. Then we go into a shiny Rat Wizard. We have a nice island card. Dour Port Mage, Frog Wizard, rare. Borderless art card. Lots of adjectives, but a very cool card. Seasoned Warren Guard. Hop to It. Hazel's Nocturne. A Ramble Guard Captain. Rabbit Response. Seed Pod Squire. Rust Shields Rampager. Conduct Electricity. Thornplate Intimidator. And Pilated Provisioner. Probably saying that wrong, but forgive me. All right, we're going into our next pack. We're going to start with a Finch Formation. We're going to have a shiny Flower Foot Sword Master. A full art lands. We're going into the Trash Tactician, Mureta, Legendary Raccoon Warrior. We have a Stormcatch Mentor, a Bark Knuckle Boxer. We have a Wildfire Howl, a Ravine Raider, a Head of the Homestead, a Sun Shower Druid, an Otter Wizard, a Dire Sight. That's pretty ominous. A Warren Elder, and a Finch Formation, and ending with a Starlit Soothsayer. A lot of bat clerics in the set. That's kind of cool. All right, coming down to the bottom of this stack. Speaking of bats, we have bats in the Belfry. And a shiny Shortbow. Can't say that too many times fast. We have a basic Land Forest. Dawn's Truce. We had that art card that was Dawn's Truce. That's really cool. That's a rare. Stocking the Pantry. Repel Calamity. I think this was like one of the really cool arts when they were spoiling it that I thought was interesting. It had a whole story behind that one. And we go into Otterball Antics. Well, many of these art actually have stories, but that's a very dramatic story, I guess. Playful Shove. Fountainsport Bell. 3 Tree Mascots. Another cash grab. Another taking out of the trash. Thistledown Players. And we end up, well, no, we don't end up. I keep trying to end too soon. We have a Mind Spiral and a Nocturnal Hunger. Going into our third from the last. Hey, we have an art card on this one. And this one is a really interesting little Cindering Cutthroat. Okay. Our shiny is a Conduct Electricity. Our swamp is summer or spring. And then for our rare, we have Wick the Whirlmind, our Rat Warlock. Looks like a blue, red, and black. A Tangle Tumbler vehicle. That's an interesting vehicle. Mudflat Village. Starscape Cleric. Mind Whisker. A Junkblade Bruiser. A Heaped Harvest. Agate Assault. Bumble Flowers Sherepot. A Nettle Guard. And a Thought Sucker. We are 2 packs away from being 2/3 through. Hoping on a Planeswalker. But we got an art card. That's a good consolation prize. And that is pretty freaky. Coiling Rebirth. Okay, for our shiny and for a rare, it's an enchantment, Lunar Convocation. We go into a swamp. And hey, here's the card, Coiling Rebirth. I guess it seems like a lot of times the art card and the actual play card are in the same pack. But that is a rare, and it is really cool. And we have a second Camellia the Seed Miser. Legendary creature, Squirrel Warlock. Rare. A Parting Gust. A Heartfire Hero. A Hazard Root Herbalist. A Bellowing Crier. Druid of the Spade. Raccoon Rallier, to go with the other art card we got earlier. Mind Drill Assailant. A Pilated Provisioner again. And a Pearl of Wisdom. Going to be good for some Otter decks. Not that I ever expect to say, hey, I'm going to build an Otter deck, but who knows now. It would be utterly ridiculous to build an Otter deck. Sorry. It's late here. And speaking of otters, we have our token creature otter. We're going to go into a shiny lizard otter. We're going to have a mountain, but there's no otter in that mountain. We have another Coiling Rebirth, which is a little bit different than the other Coiling Rebirth. And that is a rare. We have a Rock Face Village, a Thoughtstalker Warlock, and Into the Flood Mall, High Stride, Rust Shield Rampager. That looks like a very fun art. Alina's Pathmaker, a Cindering Cutthroat, a Treetop Sentry Squirrel Archer, Crumb and Get It, and a Waterspout Warden. And we're going to savor the second whole stack of 3 as we reset. I will say one of the things I do like about this this set, the artwork with it, is rather than it always being dark and mysterious and bad, it looks like this is just a bunch of furry creatures having fun and trying to save their world at the same time. But we go into a bat. Our shiny is a Dire Downdraft. We have, looks like a Summer Forest. We have a Keen-Eyed Curator Raccoon Scout for our rare. We have an Heirloom Epic, Star Charter, Bushy Bodyguard, a nice Squirrel Warrior, a Feed the Cycle, a High Stride, a Heaped Harvest, a Raccoon Rallier, a Cindering Cutthroat, a Waterspout Warden Frog Soldier, a Banishing Light, and last but not least, Scales of Shale. It looks like food is a very big part of this set, so get these little furry guys and get some halflings, hobbits together, and you can have a really fun deck with that. Treasure Token, a shiny Banishing Light, a Plains, a Give Scaled Scorch, rare Lizard Mercenary, Peerless Recycling, Vine Reap Mentor Squirrel Druid, Reptilian Recruiter, Hunter's Talent, Druid of the Spade, Take Out the Trash, Mind Drill Assailant, Runaway Together, the Agate Blade or Agate Blade Assassin, depending how you want to say it. I'm sure people in the comments below will have their own opinions. Waxwane Witness and Dire Downdraft. Okay. We have a card, and then we're going to go into a shiny Wear Down. That is a very interesting artwork. Poor beaver. We have a, wow, looks like a Forest Fire. And going into the Ostamentor Adept Squirrel Warlock Black Death Touch. Of course, squirrels should have Death Touch. Dewdrop Cure, I guess that takes care of the Death Touch. Glyph Goom Coyote, or Coyote. Husk Burster Swarm, Calamitous Tide, Rabbit Response, Tree Guard Duo. I haven't had a duo in a while. Almost like it's time to have a duo over. Lana's Pathmaker, Corpseberry Cultivator, Bone Blind Orator, Night Whirl Hermit, and Sonar Strike to finish up that pack. We are rapidly coming to an end of our stack of cards. But we have at least one more art card. And that is Season of Loss. I guess, speaking of forest fires we were talking about before. We have a shiny Fountain's Port Bell. A shiny forest. It's a very shiny pack. A Wishing Well. This seems to be another one that I heard a lot about people wanting. A Rock Face Village. A Booming Blast. Fell, but don't fell down the wishing well. Unless I'm being overprotective. Billowing Crier. Treetop Sentries, another Squirrel Archer. Agate or Agate Assault. Bark Form Harvester. Pearl of Wisdom. Thornplate Intimidator, and last but not least, the Life Creed Duo. Coming down. We have a moth of some sort. A luminous brood moth. It's a really pretty moth. We have a shiny fell. We have a island. A Dower's Port Mage is our rare. Followed by Vern the Restless, a Rat Rogue rare. Starseer Mentor. Eddie Merc Crab. A Blacksmith's Talents. A Rust Shield Rampager. A Raccoon Bard. A 3-Tree Mascot. A Heaped Harvest. A Sky Skipper Duo. And an Early Winter. Very early. All right. Oh, hey, awesome. Another art card. And this one's signed. Very cool. And it is Mind Spiral, which is a card we got a little bit ago. We have a shiny Dire Sights. We have a Swamp. We have a Tender Wild Guide Possum Druid for our rare. Mabel's Metal. Daring Wave Rider. He looks like he's having fun. Clifftop Lookout. Brave Kin Duo. Seed Pod Squire. A White Blue. Sazakap Brew. Veteran Guard Mouse. Dazzling Denial. Nocturnal Hunger. Thought Shucker and Sonar Strike. We are probably a little more than halfway down this stack, and we come to a fish. Oh, and then we jump. Our shiny is a Zorline Cosmos Caller Bat Cleric. We have our Forest. Then we go to Cruel Claws Heist. Sorcery Rare. A Wandertail Mentor. A Bone Cache Overseer. I think that's a new squirrel. I don't think I've seen him yet tonight. Spulgire. Moonstone Harbinger. Baker's Bane Duo is back. A Candlespark Duo. Oh, only 2 duos. Cindering Cutthroat. Nope, there's Guild Dive Duo. Night Whirl Hermit. Thornplate Intimidator. And Banishing Light for our last card of that pack. We are coming to the end of the video, and we're also coming to the end of the battery on our recording device, so I'm trying to rush it just a little bit. Waterspout Warden is our shiny. We have a shiny Swamp. Whiskervale Front Runner is our rare. Oh, we have a Byway Barterer. It's the first time we see that one tonight. Feather of Light. Bushy Bodyguard, another squirrel. Plundered Escort. High Stride. 3-Tree Root Weaver. Roughshod Duo. Corpseberry Cultivator. Psychic Whirl. Waterspout Warden. And last but not least on this set, Dire Sight. Going to fourth from the last. We have, starting out, a Steam Path Charger token. Our shiny is a Druid of the Spade. A Blue Island. We have a Mythic Season of the Bold. That's pretty cool. Ruthless Negotiation. Plum Creed Mentor. Teapot Slinger. Downwind Ambusher. Bellowing Crier. Poliwomp, one of the more fun ones to say. Steam Path Charger. Bumbleflower Sharepot. I think that's what we started with. Intrepid Rabbit. And a Dazzling Denial. And we have that Hidden Grotto at the end. Almost at the end, guys. Almost there. Thank you for staying so long and checking out our haul. And we're going to go to the Agate Investigator art card, a shiny Pond Prophet, a Swamp, a Thunderclap Trainer is our rare. Paw Patch Formation, and it's a new land, Lupin Flower Village. Eddie Mark Crab, Curious Forager, a Squirrel Druid, Longstalk Brawl, Whisker Quill Scribe, Junkblade Bruiser, Saber, Thistledown Players, and a duo, oh no, Scales of Shell end that one. Second from the last set, and we have another art card. This one is Emberheart Challenger. Very epic. High Stride is our shiny one for this one. We have a Plains. We have a Cruel Claws Heist. Sorcery. Or Sorcery. As I'm being flagged on. But that is a beautiful rare. A Short Bow. A Flowerfoot Sword Master. A Wix Patrol. A Sugar Coat. A Baker's Bean Duo. A Kindle Spark Duo. A Pond Prophet. A Crumb and Get It. A Mind Spiral. A Daggerfying Duo. And a Banishing Light to wrap up that one. As we go into our last pack, please, we are new at this. We are just starting out, so every like and subscribe and click on the notification. And also, we would really appreciate some commentary in the comment section. Letting us know how we are doing, what we could do to be better. Any advice, we'll always take advice. As we start our last pack, we have an art card, and it's Jace. And as a matter of fact, it is Jace the Mind Sculptor. Very cool. I think my wife's going to be grabbing that one. We got a Consumed by Greed shiny card. A Swamp. We have a Divergent Storm. Lena, the Outer Wizard. A Fiberglass Mentor. A Construction Mage. I know I'm saying that one wrong. Sinister Monolith. War Squeak. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Roughshod Duo. Veteran Guard Mouse. 3-Tree Root Weaver. A Light Shell Duo. An Uncharted Haven. And behind the Uncharted Haven, our very last card is an Agate Blade Assassin. And that looks like that is the haul from our regular box. But, hey, if you subscribe, we are going to be opening up a collector's booster box for our next video. So hit that notification button. That way you will know as soon as we post it. And when you're looking at the cards from here, keep an eye out. You may see those cards before you get to see the video. So the more you know, the more you know. Thank you so much for sticking with us and watching us and allowing us to entertain you for a little bit. We are Moondragon in Lewistown, Pennsylvania. We wish you a beautiful and healthy night, and have a great time.